What's going on, guys? I just gave myself a haircut. Uh, just a short trim on the top, and I like to keep my sides a little bald, you can say. I don't really like so much hair on the side, so every 3 to 4 days I would shave the sides and fix a little of the top because the top gets really long, so I wanna just even it out and make it shorter. So it's just something quick. I mean, I save a lot of money just by cutting my own hair every 3 4 days, sometimes a week when I don't have time. But definitely it saves me a lot of money because usually I would get a haircut every 3 weeks, and that would cost me about $20. So you can imagine. But I do get a haircut at the barber usually after 3 months, because the top starts getting crazy. So I don't want to, you know, touch too much of the top except making it a little shorter, trimming it. But right now, I just finished fixing it up. It might not be the best, but I can't see the back of my head, so I'm hoping that it's good. But I've been doing this for a while now, so I haven't gotten anyone to come up to me and tell me, "Hey, your back is fucked up." So I guess right now I'm doing a good job. Doing my best, trying to fix up the back. But in terms of the front and everything, it looks like it's somewhat more or less on point, if not. So hey, it's a free haircut. I take about like what 30 to 45 minutes of my time just to save myself $20. But yeah, I'm about to go kill some shoulders and biceps for today. Going for still this week. I'm working on hypertrophy, so trying to get my muscles bigger. Not really focusing on strength, but definitely going for high intensity workouts, less rest time. So catch you guys in a little bit. What is going on, guys? Checking in at 24-hour fitness. Before I do the voiceover of the workouts for today, I just want to say that when I listened to the first clip of myself talking about giving myself a haircut, I realized that I had the tendency to say the words a lot, especially because I haven't been fully comfortable speaking in front of a camera yet. But as I mentioned in my previous videos, I will continue to work on improving every aspect of vlogging, whether it's from editing videos or working on my commentary and speaking comfortably without having to be so nervous in front of a camera. But anyway, moving on to today's workout, I start off with seated overhead press, where I worked my way up to 115 pounds and I did 4 sets of 7. But on the very last set, I was only able to get 6. I was really pushing to get that 7th rep, but unfortunately I didn't do it. But it's alright because 4 sets was definitely enough. You're probably wondering why I do seated overhead press instead of standing. Well, that's because I've been having back issues for months now, and so I like to do a seated because if I've tried standing overhead press before, but it just puts too much pressure and tension on my lower back. So to avoid that, that's why I do overhead press sitting down. But they say it's more efficient if you do it standing up. But honestly, I still feel like I get a sufficient workout by just sitting down and doing it. So, I mean, everyone has their preference, and I prefer sitting down just to avoid injury. After doing a couple drop sets on the overhead press, I moved on to some dumbbell bicep curls. Normally I would do all shoulder workout before I move on to bicep, but today I decided I was gonna switch it up and do a shoulder bicep, just so I can let the body part rest for the next exercise. So here I'm working with 35-pound dumbbells, doing 10 reps each arm, making it a total of 20 reps. per set, and so I'm doing 4 sets of these. And as I'm coming up on each rep, I make sure that I squeeze on the top, right? That's what you really want to do when you perform this exercise. Moving back into shoulders, I decided I was going to do an exercise on this leverage shoulder press, which really isolates your shoulders. Typically, I would do this exercise last and perform it until failure, but today I decided to switch it up a little bit and do this exercise second, just because I wanted to work out the whole entire shoulder before moving on to working out each part of the shoulder. So I'm not going heavy at all here. I'm going 50 pounds each side, doing 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps. I will let you guys watch the rest of the workout. I hope you guys enjoy. Before I conclude the video, I want to talk and explain the last workout I did, targeting the rear delts. Normally people would do what's called the reverse machine flies facing the pad and working rear delts, both rear delts at the same time. However, what I like to do is work out the rear delt of one arm before moving on to the other arm, just because I like to do a lot of isolations. Here I'm sitting sideways on the machine flies, really targeting one rear delt at a time, and as I'm pulling back I make sure to bring the shoulder blades together, really trying to use nothing but the rear delt to pull back to the starting position. And again, it's a mind body connection that you have to make in these sort of exercise. Try this at the gym and let me know how you like it. Again, as I mentioned in my previous videos, it's always good to try new exercises for different results. This concludes my video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Leave your comments below if there are any questions, feedbacks, or concerns. See you all in the next video.
What?